హాయ్! హలో! అండ్ ఎన్నో విభిన్నమైన పాత్రలు, ఎన్నో వైవిధ్యమైన పాత్రలు. 'శివపుత్రుడు', 'గజిని', 'యముడు', రీసెంట్‌గా 'బ్రదర్స్' ఇవన్నీ చూస్తూ ఉంటే ఎన్నో వైవిధ్యమైన సినిమాల్లో ఎన్నో విభిన్నమైన పాత్రలతో మనల్ని అలరిస్తూ వస్తున్నారు. మరి త్వరలో రాక్షసుడిగా మన ముందు కనిపించబోతున్నారు. సో, మరి ఆయనెవరో కాదు వర్స్‌టైల్ యాక్టర్ అండ్ హ్యాండ్సమ్ హీరో 'సూర్య' గారు ఈరోజు మనతో పాటు ఉన్నారు. మరి రాక్షసుడి గురించి ఆయన్ని అడిగి విశేషాలు తెలుసుకుందాం. హాయ్ సార్!
Thank you. Thank you so much for all the movies you've gone back to. Thank you. Yeah.
సో అవి ఎప్పటికీ మేము మర్చిపోలేము సార్. ఎన్ని ఇయర్స్ అయినా ఒక 20, 30 ఇయర్స్ అయినా సరే ఏమీ మర్చిపోలేము. అండ్ మీరు చేసిన పాత్రలు కానీ, క్యారెక్టర్స్ కానీ ఏవి కూడా మేము ఎప్పటికీ మర్చిపోలేనివి. సో మరి ముందుగా రాక్షసుడు. సో రాక్షసుడు అంటే యు నో ద మీనింగ్ కదా, రాక్షసుడు అంటే మీనింగ్ ఏంటో తెలుసు. సో ఎలా అంటే తమిళ్లో మాస్ అనే టైటిల్ని తెలుగులో రాక్షసుడుగా మీరు మార్చారు. సో దాని జస్టిఫికేషన్ ఎలా ఉంటుంది?
ప్రేక్షకులందరికీ నమస్కారం. ఫస్ట్ రాక్షసుడు నేమ్ changed because of Nagarjuna sir, because he's taken away our title here in Telugu with Lawrence, and Jyotika was also a part of the film. It was called Mass, and also there's a character connectivity with the title, so that's the reason Mass in Tamil has become Rakshudu in Telugu. I also have to thank Kodandaram Reddy garu for the title, because it was his film earlier.
ఓకే, యా మెగాస్టార్ చిరంజీవి గారు.
Rakshudu was his title, and if you go back in Chennai, in T Nagar, we were there in his house. We grew up in his house, I should say. His first son, Sunil, and we both are good friends. And I still remember Chiranjeevi sir's songs, Mutta Mestri, and all that. I've grown up watching those songs, doing those steps and all that. So it was nice to see Sir on stage. He was there with us for the audio launch. Director Kodandaram Reddy garu launched our Rakshudu audio also. So it was a nice nostalgic feeling to have him with us.
యాక్చువల్గా రాక్షసుడు అంటే విలన్.
Okay.
సో మరి ఈ సినిమాలో మీరు ఏంటి, విలనా లేకపోతే?
See, I don't want to really talk a lot about the screenplay or the core of the film. We were just discussing, earlier we used to just see a poster and then go into a film. We really don't know the story at all. I think that gave a much better experience for all of us. Now we see reviews, we see all the storyline, we see who's doing what, and we get to know a lot about the film. Maybe I personally feel that experience maybe comes down a little bit. If you go with blind expectation, maybe the film works even better. Already there's a lot of expectation riding, so I don't want to give away a lot of interesting points about the film. I will really humbly request, if you see the film in the theater, I think that experience will be much better.
సో ఆడియో సూపర్ డూపర్ హిట్. నిజంగా చాలా చాలా బ్యూటిఫుల్గా ఉన్నాయి సాంగ్స్. ఫస్ట్లీ కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్ ఫర్ దాట్.
Congrats to Yuvan Shankar Raja. So he's the guy behind it. Venkat Prabhu and Yuvan Shankar, they both have this chemistry, I would say. Like every film of Venkat Prabhu garu has been with Yuvan Shankar Raja. Also, they are related. Gangai Maran's son is Venkat Prabhu, and Ilayaraja sir's younger brother's son is Venkat Prabhu. So they're all one family, and Yuvan Shankar always has this soulful music. It is just not about sounds. It is just not about adding a few instruments and making it sound good. It's also got a soul with it. Like I think that's why Yuvan Shankar's music stands separate from all the other music we hear. Of course, every music is good, but something about Yuvan Shankar will stand there for a very long time. Something which he puts in is very special. I personally feel that way. Okay. And this is the 7th film with Yuvan Shankar Raja. And they're also known for very good background music.
Background score,
The movie is all about different layers. It's about dialogues, it's about editing, it's about visuals, how screenplay moves ahead. So a lot of layers makes a very good film. So in this, Yuvan Shankar is a very important person.
అలానే ఇందులో ఒక సాంగ్ సెపరేట్ గా తమన్ గారు చేసి ఉన్నారు.
Yeah, they both are friends. They grew up together. They play cricket together, gully cricket together. Even in the previous film which Venkat Prabhu garu and Yuvan Shankar Raja have done, multiple music directors have come and sung a song. Like 4-5 music directors have sung a song. Okay. So in this, we wanted a folk number. Unfortunately, we are not able to keep the song in the film. So I
Oh.
think it'll be like a promotional song or in the rolling title. So it
Okay.
was a folk song which Taman gave us
సో ఆ సాంగ్ మూవీలో
instrumentation.
ఉండకపోవచ్చు.
It will not be in the main film. It'll be in the rolling title mostly.
ఓకే ఓకే. సో మరి మీ ఫేవరెట్ సాంగ్ ఏది ఇందులో?
Every song is a nice song. I think in the second half there is a song which starts with Jananam.
Jananam
Minchi.
yeah, yeah,
So I think that is a little favorite song of mine.
పర్టికులర్గా ఆడియో రిలీజ్లో మేము చూసినంత మట్టుకు, అంటే మొత్తం రివీల్ చేయలేదు కాబట్టి మేము చూసినంత వరకు ఒక సాంగ్ ఉంది. సో లైక్ బరియల్ గ్రౌండ్లో సో మొత్తం అన్ని గోస్ట్, మీరు కూడా ఒక వ్యాంపైర్ లాగా.
Yeah, Buchandi is also a nice number. It's almost like a tribute for Michael Jackson. No? It's a kind of a tribute for Michael Jackson.
సో సూర్య గారిని ఫస్ట్ టైం అట్లా వ్యాంపైర్ లుక్లో చూడటం నిజంగా చాలా థ్రిల్లింగ్ అనిపించింది మాకు.
A lot of them have done it. We have grown up watching those films, and this is the first time I'm doing something like that. Even for Venkat Prabhu, this is the first film he's trying this genre. I won't say this is a horror film. It's not a super duper thriller. Yes, it is a thriller, but it's a feel good entertainer with another new idea in it. It's a spooky film, you can say, which is totally new to me and for Venkat Prabhu also.
ఇంత స్టార్డమ్ ఉంది మీకు, సో ఇలాంటి ఒక క్యారెక్టర్ని ఎందుకు చూస్ చేసుకున్నారు మీరు? ఎనీ స్పెషల్ రీజన్?
See, as I told you, like we both have grown up watching a lot of films. Why can't we give this generation this kind of a film that automatically comes into your mind? And also, now being a father of 8-year-old, 4-year-old, you want kids also to come to the theater. You want kids to watch the film. Okay, it's always been an action film and an entertainer, and most of the youngsters come to the theater. Right? It's 20-25 plus people come and watch. Of course, they enjoy the film. But what about one 12-year-old, 14-year-old, 13-year-old? They also should be able to equally enjoy, and a lot more kids. I thought we should connect with this film. So something like that is also we had in mind while discussing and shooting.
సో మీ గెటప్స్ అండ్ మీ ఈ ఫస్ట్ లుక్ ఇవన్నీ చూసి మీ కిడ్స్ ఏమన్నారు?
They liked it. Appa, are you a ghost? Yeah, you're not really a ghost. All those things were there. In fact, while shooting, you have to permanently fix it. You can't just remove it immediately. You have to go to the dentist again and remove the teeth. I purposely went home with that. And I was smiling to my kids and doing that. My son was a little scared. My daughter was not scared. So it was fun.
బ్రేవ్ గర్ల్.
Yeah.
వెంకట్ ప్రభు గారి గురించి మాట్లాడుకుంటే సరోజా, బిర్యానీ అండ్
I'm happy you know all these films.
సో ఇలాంటి ఒక ఎక్స్పెరిమెంటల్ మూవీస్ అని చెప్పొచ్చు ఒక రకంగా. అండ్ డిఫరెంట్ టైప్ ఆఫ్, అసలు వేరే జానర్స్కి దేనికి కంపేర్ చేసే అవసరం కూడా లేదు అసలు. ఆయన మూవీస్ అంత డిఫరెంట్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ మూవీస్ తీసుకొస్తారు.
I think he's got a lot of ideas. Most of the directors, we always see directors doing, this director, okay, he will do this kind of films. We always have one prejudiced mind. We always set our mind and say, okay, if we go for this director, he will give this kind of film. With Venkat Prabhu, he has broken that. He's given different kind of films. That's what excites you. He always surprises you with a new genre, a new kind of film. Maybe that's also a reason working with Venkat Prabhu. And the way he handles his heroes are also like very spontaneous. It's not like a larger than life kind of an image he gives. He makes them very, very simple and still very, very, like the connectivity with the audience will be very good. The dialogues he keeps, the way he makes the actor behave on screen, I thought was very nice, and I really enjoyed working with him.
అండ్ అలానే హీరోయిన్స్ ఆర్
Nayanthara
బ్యూటిఫుల్.
and Pranitha, yeah.
నయనతార అండ్ ప్రణీత.
Nayanthara has done a lot of films, way ahead, like more than me, I would say, because of all the languages she's been doing with all the actors and all the directors. So the kind of maturity level is definitely there. I can see a big difference from Gajini and to now. And she plays a very, very important character in the film. I wouldn't say the typical term heroine, but she plays a very good, important character also in this film. So she helps the screenplay move forward. So that way she's there. And Pranitha comes as a surprise.
సర్ప్రైజ్.
Yeah.
చాలా సీక్రెట్స్ ఉన్నాయి.
So you're talking about the story and making me talk more about the story. Let's not talk about the story.
సో యాంకర్స్ జాబ్ ఎట్లా ఉంటుంది?
So I'll have to be a little.
నెక్స్ట్ వస్తే లొకేషన్స్ ఎలా, ఎక్కడెక్కడ షూట్ చేశారు, ఎలా ఉంటుంది?
I think it's everywhere. We've shot almost 30-35 days here in Hyderabad. We shot in Ramoji Film City and little outskirts on the ring roads we have shot. And we've shot in Bulgaria, of course, in Chennai. So it's been a little bit of a travel. We shot somewhere in Pondicherry for some time.
Okay.
So it's been here and there everywhere. Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of
and,
outdoors. lot of night shooting also. Venkat Prabhu likes to shoot in the night. So almost
Okay.
30-40 days we shot. A lot of night sequence happened.
వావ్! సో ఇది ఒక ఫుల్లీ హారర్ బేస్డ్ మూవీయా? లేకపోతే ఒక థ్రిల్లరా? ఏంటో కరెక్ట్‌గా చెప్పట్లేదు మనకి సూర్య గారు. సో
There's
ఈ
an in-between word called spooky. So you can name it spooky film.
ఓకే. సో మరి ఈ మధ్య కాలంలో చాలా చాలా హారర్ మూవీస్ వచ్చాయి అండ్ థ్రిల్లర్ మూవీస్ కూడా వచ్చాయి. ఈవెన్ ఇన్ తమిళ్ అండ్
Actually,
Telugu.
yeah, when we locked the script, when he said like, let's go ahead with it, only 2 or 3 films had come that time. Maybe 2 films came. Once we started going on floor, once we started shooting, like tap, no, some 30 films came off. Mostly in Tamil, a lot of films have come.
అవునవును.
Yeah.
సో ఇలాంటి ఒక టైంలో ఆఫ్ కోర్స్ మీరు స్టార్ట్ చేసినప్పుడు కొన్నే
But
వచ్చాయి
I think
అండ్
still nobody's touched this idea. This idea still stands special. Yeah.
ఓకే. ఈవెన్ మొన్న ఆడియో రిలీజ్‌లో ప్రభాస్ వచ్చారు, యంగ్ రెబెల్ స్టార్. ఆయన మీకు మీ కళ్ళంటే ఇష్టం అన్నారు, మీ ఐస్ అంటే చాలా ఇష్టం అన్నారు. అండ్ రామ్ గోపాల్ వర్మ రక్త చరిత్ర 2 చేస్తున్నప్పుడు సో మగాడిని అయి నేనే ఆయన అంటే చాలా ఇష్టం అని సో మగాళ్ళనే అంతలా మెస్మరైజ్ చేస్తున్నారు మీరు. సో ఇంకా లేడీస్ విషయంలో చెప్పవసరం లేదు, మీకు ఎంతమంది ఫ్యాన్స్ ఉన్నారో నేను ప్రత్యేకంగా చెప్పనవసరం లేదు. సో ఈ కమెంట్స్ని మీరు ఎలా రిసీవ్ చేసుకుంటారు?
I'm very happy. Prabhas is like Kaka Kaka. He said he liked the things I convey through my eyes, which is very sweet of him. I have a lot of respect for Prabhas, the kind of work he's doing for Bahubali.
Bahubali,
I've
yeah.
been to the shooting spot, suite of Rajamouli Garu. I was cheap thrills. Sir, I want one picture with you. So I had, sir, I have that still pending. Please give me that photo after the film shooting.
ఓకే.
And the
సో
sincerity in which they are doing the film is amazing. So that's what I had to tell in the audio launch also. It's one of the biggest Indian film coming from here, and everybody's waiting for Bahubali.
అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ ప్రొడ్యూసర్స్ మీ హోమ్ ప్రొడక్షన్ లాంటిది స్టూడియో గ్రీన్, డాన్విల్ రాజా గారు. ఎంతో లాంగ్ జర్నీ ఉంది ఆయనతో మీకు. సో ఆయన గురించి మీ వర్డ్స్.
Studio Green Gnanavel is almost family for us. Yes, that's how it is. We all started together. His first film was Nuvu Nenu Prema, and after that Maligadu. It's like Parthiviran came in Tamil, which became a big, very big film. He's been there as a big, strong support for both of us in our career. We have both grown up together, I would say. He's been a big support for our films to get released Tamil in Telugu. We're all the same age group, but the kind of experience he's gathered in the film industry is very, very good. He's got a lot of respect from everybody, which is very, very commendable. And this film, again, after Singham, this is the second film again. I mean, not second, I think the fourth film. Yeah, fourth film I
fourth
think
one.
I'm doing directly with Studio Green. The way he understands scripts, the way he understands, okay, this film needs this project, okay, it'll be nice if this happens. So somewhere he's able to bridge the gap between the audience, an actor and a director. Somewhere he gives his input, maybe that also helps the project to become a little better. So creatively also he is there with us. So all put together, he adds a lot of value to whatever movies we are doing. So I'm happy again to associate with Gnanavel.
క్యారెక్టర్స్ విషయంకి వస్తే మీరు చాలా చాలా సెలెక్టివ్గా వెళ్తూ ఉంటారు. సో ఈవెన్ మూవీస్ అయినా మీ క్యారెక్టర్స్ అయినా చాలా సెలెక్టివ్గా వెళ్తుంటారు. సో ఇలాంటి వాటిలో మీరు ఎటువంటి జాగ్రత్తలు తీసుకుంటారు? ఎవరైనా సజెషన్స్ తీసుకుంటారా? లేదంటే
Not really. Sometimes you want to have a third opinion. You want to say like, you don't tell the story, but you tell, do you like this scene? If this scene is coming in a film, know how excited you will be. So somewhere you tell, maybe I'll share it with Joe or ask Karthi or maybe tell my daughter and just find an opinion. And maybe here and there, I take suggestions, I take ideas, and then final will be my call.
ఓకే. అండ్ అలానే జ్యోతిక గారు ఇప్పుడు మళ్ళీ కమ్బ్యాక్ వస్తున్నారు, రీఎంట్రీ ఇస్తున్నారు. మీ ఎంకరేజ్మెంట్
I'm a
చాలా
very,
చాలా ఉంది.
very proud producer I am. Apart from Studio Green, sometimes you want to also make films which I am not part of. I wouldn't be able to ask Gnanavel to produce this film, but I am not there. You produce this film, I can't say. So if there is a story, if there is a content, and if there is an idea which I'd like, and I think people will like it, no, I think from my side, I should have some contribution to the industry, and I should give this kind of a content to our audience. And when I'm not able to be a part of it, I would want to still do it from my side, from my part.
Okay.
So Jyotika and I, we both like this film. At least in Tamil, for a long time we didn't have a women-oriented film. And this film is a remake of How Old Are You from Malayalam.
Okay.
And so it's done really, really well. And I hope that very soon comes here also.
నెక్స్ట్ ఒక ఫ్యూచర్లో ఒక ప్రాజెక్ట్ చేయాలి అనుకుంటే ఎటువంటి ప్రాజెక్ట్ మీరు అనుకుంటున్నారు, ఎటువంటి పాత్ర అనుకుంటున్నారు?
Right now, as a producer, I would like to do more kids-based films. Family-oriented films. That will be the priority.
Okay.
I would be in search of that. In case I get something else, something which really excites, then maybe that. Otherwise, whatever excites me, that will keep going on. Even if I'm movies which I am part of in 2D entertainment, that will be my regular films. But the smaller films will be more kids-based.
కిడ్స్ బేస్డ్ అండ్ ఫ్యామిలీ ఎంటర్టైనర్స్. సో ఎవరి దగ్గరన్నా కిడ్స్ని అలరించే సినిమాలు, కథలు, ఫ్యామిలీ ఎంటర్టైనర్స్ ఏమైనా ఉంటే కనుక డైరెక్ట్ సూర్య గారి దగ్గర వచ్చేచ్చు.
Please, always welcome. Doors are opened.
ఓకే. అండ్ రాక్షసుడు ఫైనల్గా డేట్
May 29th.
May 29th.
Yeah, May 29th. Coming May 29th is the release. We were hoping it will be a little more earlier, but we had some CG work happening, some computer graphic work happening. So we are happy to release the film on May 29th, both here in Telugu and in Tamil. So I'm hoping this film will be for all age groups, and even though you have all expectations, we should be able to satisfy you whatever expectations you have. And as I always say, he's a very good entertainer, but with a new idea in it. And I'm very kicked about that new idea. I hope you like it.
Nizaamabad Narsingh Yadav.
గాబరాగా ఉందండి, నాన్నగారు చంపేస్తారండి.